even though this club makes me more angry, more depressed than I've probably ever felt in my life, God, I've missed footy. Finn, how was your weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it was all right without Saints Footy, to be honest. No, I went to the Carlton Geelong game on Friday night because my girlfriend's a big Carlton fan. So we were packed up in level 4 with all the Carlton nuffies. And as you guys know, I'm a bit of a nuffy myself. Got my little wireless radio at the game, my little earphones. I like listening to the ABC call. And to my absolute dismay, when I tuned my radio, I was met with the dulcet tones of Kelly Underwood and Cameron Ling.
Ooh.
Which is, I mean, a brutal combo to say the least.
That's a nightmare blunt rotation.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm not going to go after Kelly because, you know, she gets enough knocks.
She gets enough,
you know, low-hanging fruit. Cameron Ling, on the other hand, that guy.
That bloke was on primetime Channel 7 for 10 years.
It's just brutal. Like, I mean, famously just an astute observer of the game. Absolute nuggets of wisdom that he produces for us. I mean, just brutal. Brutal stuff.
The best thing he contributed was the thanks lingy from everyone else. That was his best contribution.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Guy, how was your weekend?
Good. I detoxed from footy. I forgot anything was being played at all, and little reset for me. So I'm ready to go launch into the last third of the season, whatever it is. So I did not watch a full game.
Congratulations.
Great to be here. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you've come here to talk footy without actually watching any footy.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what most analysts do anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. Cameron Ling.
Yeah.
Yep. Before we get into any footy talk, I'm going to kind of segue a little bit and not ask you guys a question that has nothing to do with football, right? Just because I saw the guys from Bread Basket on TikTok ask this question, and I really, really thought it was hilarious. If everyone in the world stopped sneezing, how long would it take for you to realize you haven't heard anyone sneeze for a while?
I'm absolutely stumped.
Years.
You reckon it'll take years?
Years.
Yeah.
Well, I would get suspicious if maybe there was someone had a pepper grinder under their nose and they just didn't flinch.
How often do you see people just
well, exactly.
sniffing pepper grinders?
I think it would take years for that to happen. So.
And then are you walking around?
And then afterwards, I'm doing it to everyone else.
Yeah, just to see if you're going crazy or not.
But the first time, it would take years for that to even happen.
Yeah.
What else is a guaranteed way to make people sneeze?
Some people
everyone.
Oh,
not just people with an allergy or.
Yeah, I was going to say some people sneeze when they go out into direct sunlight. Did you guys know that?
Sun sneeze.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure.
I've seen
heard of them.
I've seen it. It's pretty crazy.
I've seen them as well.
Okay.
It was presented to me as fact. I still didn't believe afterwards. But maybe like a feather. Oh no, that's a card. That's a card in a cartoon. You can wave a feather under someone's nose.
Are we gonna drop like ACME on them next?
Yeah. Or an anvil.
Yeah.
No, I reckon. Yeah, it'll probably take a few months because I'm not a huge sneezer.
Yeah. Oh, so wait, yourself included, I guess.
Well, do you reckon it would be shorter if you're the only one who sneezes?
No, it'd be longer.
If
I'm not sneezing, after a while, I'm like, hang on, I'm not sneezing.
Yeah.
I never clock when someone sneezes. Like if it happens, I never go, oh, he sneezed. That's not a thought that goes on in this big old noggin.
But what does go in your head is I'm going to go run up to people and grind some pepper into their nostrils.
That's after years. I think on year 5, that would maybe start to enter my brain.
All right, no more pepper talk. We'll chat some footy. It's what we're here for. Guy, I believe you had some mid-season awards.
Yeah.
Sound really confident.
Couple. All right. I haven't thought of answers to all of these. So, what should we call these awards? There's the Tonys, there's the Oscars, there's Grammys, there's the Trevor Barker Medal. What's this one called?
Who's been the best? The Cooper Shamans, because it's like the mid-season best pickups. Like
the Shamies?
The Shamans.
Yeah. Shaman. The couple of little ones. Best individual Saints performance of the year so far.
Rowan.
Against Hawthorn.
Oh, right. Like individual game.
Sorry, yeah,
okay.
sorry, for one game.
Sure.
Maybe Windy in round 2 against Collingwood.
I was going to say, I reckon Windy against Took. Because they kind of won us the game, taking out their best mid.
Kind of. If you got more of the ball, mate. But Rowan's had some huge games.
He has.
That game against Hawthorn in Tassie, his stat line was absolutely. It was. I can't remember. It was a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Rowan just because of our best individual performance as a tagger. Then it's looking pretty grim.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to give an award to Rowan. Like,
yeah.
Okay, well done, Ro. Best Ross moment of the year so far.
The aliens and UFOs.
I was going to say aliens as well.
Yeah.
That's another candidate will probably be him rocking up to the press conference in Berks last week.
Yeah. It's quite good.
And then you mentioned the running down the race.
Oh, I think it was the same game as the alien talk.
Yeah.
Sam Taylor got knocked out, and obviously there's like a 5-minute, period where players are just kind of huddling around. So Ross just comes steaming down the stairs like it's the first time he's ran in about 4 years.
Probably is.
Yeah.
The aliens comment would be a lot more kind of in good taste if we didn't play the exact same way for the next 6 weeks in a row.
Yes.
After he said it.
I was thinking at the time, like, that's a pretty bold thing to say. He would want the team to back it up now.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's a bit grim.
Then they had another 6 goes at it. They're like, nah.
Now we're on to birthday cakes.
You know what I reckon is the best Ross
Yeah,
moment?
no. Then another on the birthday cake last week.
Well, yeah, that's what I reckon the best Ross moment is when he sat here last week. And gave the old yippee.
What was that?
that was Ross Lyon, but Lyon spelled with an I.
God, okay.
Ross Fitzroy line.
Yeah, lost. Yeah.
Are we happy with aliens?
I think that's the most iconic.
Yeah, that's the most iconic one. Yep. Okay. The weirdest coach in the AFL. Well done, Ross.
Yeah, congratulations.
He's got 2 shamans. Player who has breastfed the most teammates. Probably Mason Wood.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any other one.
I don't know, mate. Anyone else?
Do you mean actual breastfeeding, or do you mean just like helping players out on field, off field?
Do I mean actual breastfeeding?
I had to keep
from
my mouth
AFL
closed.
men's players?
Hey, it's a funny world out there.
Jesus.
You said it. You chose the word breastfeeding. That's on you.
It was obviously a callback to your Mason Wood jokes.
Oh yeah.
So
it's Mason Wood.
It's a Shami created specifically so we could make a Mason Wood joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it was not an actual. It was a callback. Bloody hell. Best Saints mark. Machito versus GWS takes a screamer, turns it straight over for a goal.
That's Saints footy.
Yeah, that encapsulates our whole season, if not our whole club.
Yeah.
Moments of brilliance followed by poor execution of basic skills and decision making.
Which damage us in the worst possible way every time.
Yes. Maximum damage for the opposition. All right, well done, Machito. Best Saints goal of the year.
Paddy Dow, his first goal.
That was a good one.
Liam Henry versus Collingwood.
Jack Higgins versus Collingwood.
The
Higgins from the train station car park, whatever car park he mentioned.
Yeah, from Richmond Station.
Yeah.
That has to be it.
Yeah.
And one specifically for you two boys, best Saints meme of the year so far. You don't post heaps of memes.
I don't post heaps of memes. And when I do post them, they've been made in 5 minutes on Snapchat. So
doesn't matter about the process. The result.
Yeah, I can't toot my own horn here.
No,
go on.
it was designed for you to do.
Yeah. This is all you.
Oh, look, it's got to be the one that, with the Mason Wood one, how he's born too late to explore the world, born too late to explore the galaxy, born too early to explore the galaxy, but just in time for Mason Wood to save our season.
Yeah,
because that's the one where Mason Wood breastfed Messiah, and he saw that, and I got a bit embarrassed.
It's all fun and games till the actual person sees it, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that's a good shout.
Just because I went to the panic on my. Oh my god.
Any more awards? That's my awards finish. You boys have any categories you'd like to introduce to the first annual?
I was thinking of goofiest moment, just so I could call back to Mason Wood's effort against Brisbane.
I was thinking, was that when he ran to the post?
Yeah, got decked by the goalpost. That was a tough watch.
That was brutal. The bloke's been had a car accident on the field this year.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And then decided to run into a post.
Yeah.
Now, he wasn't hurt from that, to be fair.
No, well, that's why it's good to joke about. The other time I was was there a goofier moment than that, do you think?
On the field.
Oh, off the field. Go for it.
Field.
Ross, us learning that Ross doesn't have his license.
Did I know that?
Oh, did you not know that?
Yeah.
He lost his license.
Oh,
No, he's got it back now. He had it suspended, I think.
When was this brought to light?
I think this is in the preseason.
Okay.
And he lent Lance Collarder's car for a couple of months.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm following. I remember that.
I don't think it's been too. They make so many skill errors every week. Like,
Yeah.
make a whole. And
One that sticks out to me is like we were all like waiting for like Collard to have like a decent touch because he's played like 2 or 3 games, played against Fremantle, and he was like he must have run 70 meters, I reckon, to get the ball, marked it on the wing, was clearly out of breath, but no time because Max is on a lead, and then he just kicks it straight over Max. No, did he even reach Max?
I went out on the full.
He just went out on the full, yeah. But I'm saying, did it go out on the full over Max, or was it short?
I think it was short and to the left.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Because it was just the crowd like, yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Sit back down.
Yeah, that's going to be
Okay, so that's best Saints era.
yeah.
Best era of the year. Okay, is that it?
I think that's a good end.
Okay, well done to all the award winners. You'll receive your Cooper. We're going to have to mould a trophy in the shape of Cooper Sharman and send it to you in the post.
Hopefully that inspires them to pick it up a little bit so they don't win another one at the end of the year.
Yeah, Ross is going to have 2 of these big trophies on his desk next week and just go, what the hell are these?
Well, we all just mentioned how we didn't watch any games this week, but let's talk about it. We'll start with our baby brothers North.
Oh, poor old North.
Why are they our baby brothers?
Because we're both shit. I don't know.
I don't know. We can't associate ourselves with them in any way.
No,
That has to stop.
we're
Even though however true it may be, that can't be.
Marvel tenants.
Yep.
So us North and the Dogs are always we're linked by
I hear you, and I think you're right. But we can't be saying it out loud.
Hey, we're trying so hard to disassociate from Marvel that we're begging the AFL to let us play a few more home games at the G every year.
Yeah. Maybe one day we can be like Essendon.
I hope not. Yeah, so what? They lost. They came back from about 25, 30 points, I think, at the G against Melbourne.
Yeah, they almost got there.
Again.
And they just couldn't figure it out.
They are in good form.
This is good form for North, is losing games. But close.
Combined margin of like 5 is the best form they've been in for years.
Genuinely is.
Yeah.
From that game, it was good to see Paul Curtis run out onto the ground for game 50 with his child.
I did not see that.
That was something I just don't see every day.
Like running out, like a guy running out of game.
Sorry, running out
with his
the
child.
banner with game for his 50th game.
I thought that was a joke coming, like you were about to say like a really small North Melbourne player.
With his son, Harry Sheasel. No, his actual son after 50 games.
Yeah. Just a bit unusual. I was like, oh, wow. Cool.
Good for him. It's a family man.
Well done, Paul.
Yeah. Kicking goals on and off the field.
Essendon. Are they the real deal?
No.
I look at you, Finn, because I know how much you dislike the Dons.
Yes. No. Look, they are so overrated. I'm not convinced.
They're top 4.
They haven't beaten anyone good this year, except for did they get over the line against GWS, who were like okay? Is that their
There
only?
were 7.
GWS have dropped off a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Well. Yeah.
So look, they have Geelong and Collingwood in the next 2 weeks, I believe. If they get maybe one of those, I'll stay off them.
Geelong's on the way down as well.
Well, exactly. If
Collingwood's a big test.
If they get up against Collingwood, I might be more convinced. As it stands, pretenders.
Yeah,
but I am hoping. Sorry.
Oh, they don't have a track record, so
yeah.
I'd love them to not win a final again this year.
I was going to say
that it's all leading up to that, isn't it? Whether they win one final.
I'm hoping that they still make top 4 and then go out in straight sets.
Oh.
That would be peak.
Oh, man can dream. Tell
Tell you who might be the real deal is those bloody blue baggers.
Yeah.
Had to get something out there.
Yeah, sorry, just the vomit came up a little bit.
It does.
I'm scared.
It does hurt, but they are very, very good, and they're playing some good footy.
The Koning brothers in the ruck. That was a good watch.
Did you see that biff?
Yeah. What about
really fun.
Tom? No, hang on. Sam trying to take a specky on Tom.
No,
other way. Tom trying to take a specky on Sam.
Well, the best one was when the ruck contest in Carlton forward 50, Tom just punches Sam in the ribs, takes out the run, kicks a goal. That was awesome. That inspired brothers across the country to go out and bash each other up again.
That's what Mackay Bowl should have been.
Yeah.
Like, they should have
They weren't nearly as aggressive.
No, exactly. And they should have put the Mackay brothers in the ruck for the opening bounce just to take the piss. That would have been hilarious.
Or like Ben's, running up to the defensive 50s. Like, oh, well, what's Harry? And Harry, decided to play Harry as a defender. What they should have done is just like put a big like boxing ring in the middle of the G and have football going around it, but Ben and Harry are just going at it.
So we're bringing in like zones, but like there's a hardcore zone.
Yeah.
And they're the only two allowed in the center square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no football, just punch each other in the
Or
gut.
just a pagan's paddock. Like no one else allowed in the 50, just Harry and Ben.
Oh,
And both teams agree to it, and it's just a pure one-on-one for 50 meters.
that would be
And
so
they just
good.
and the whistle gets put away.
Yeah.
They just bash each other.
They start pulling shivs out of their socks.
Real local footy stuff. Prison.
I mean, the Deconings weren't far away from that, to be fair.
Yeah, they were going at it, which is good. Who were the last? Do any Saints players now have a brother in the league?
Famously, Max and Ben.
Yeah, that's to say, our key forward.
Hang on, yeah. Anyone else?
Marcus has a couple of sons.
Lockie Neal, Harley Reid.
Soon to be Connor Rosie.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Right now.
Tuke Miller. Oh, sorry. I thought we were still going.
Yeah, I think so.
Who were the last St Kilda brothers? Clark brothers?
There was the Clark brothers. We had Brett Voss for a bit.
Yep.
Paddy Dow.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, of
With
course.
household name.
Thompson Dow.
Thompson.
Bloke with two last names. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any that spring to mind. Soon to be Ollie Houghton.
True.
Taj is about to enter the league on a broken leg.
If Ollie stays in the league.
Have some faith.
He'll get there. All right, just before we get into another fabulous rendition of Lone Sign Duplicate,
Of course. LSD.
just want to quickly touch on the Rowan chatter throughout the week.
Oh,
Really? Way to punch us. We're not even playing and we come out the weekend depressed.
yeah, really bring our spirits down with that one. Yeah. Is there...
There's no evidence or this is just
Until today, when Tom Morris came out and basically confirmed that he's not upset. He's upset, but it's not as much as the culture. It's the way that we're pretty much bottom four.
Tom
Which
Morris,
is-
known for good quality journalism.
Yeah.
look, that is true. You can understand it.
Yeah.
I know how hard it's performing on a bottom four podcast every week. Oh, really?
Whoa. The door's over there, mate.
Man,
Jeez.
he's on Fancast 1 week, ladies and gentlemen.
Bit big for your
I get
boots.
picked for the All Australian squad 1 week.
Jeez, that's a bit rough.
No, but like Geelong love Toby Conway. And he's like, 21, 22? I don't really see the point of them going and getting like a 29-year-old Owen for how much ever cash they have to shell out. Do you guys see any logic behind it? Or
I mean, I never understand what Geelong's doing until
Yeah,
after
well, that's
they've
the
done
thing.
it,
They
and then it works out.
Yeah. But the same, exactly. They do that, don't they?
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm sure. I mean, they're going to have a spare dairy farm out there for him. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
He's the Prince of Portland after all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Maybe he loves the big city as well, Rowan.
It's-
Actually, I've got a story. The day of the Canberra, when we played in Canberra, I was at the pub and I got there in Richmond. I got there at the start of the St Kilda GWS game. We left after Rowan Marshall left there that night. We stayed there that long. He had time to fly back from Canberra, come to the pub we're at, and then leave.
that is ridiculous.
I felt like a piece of crap.
And rightfully so. That is degenerate behavior.
Yeah, no. I actually took a good hard look in the mirror after that.
Just staggering home in the mirror. Oh.
And we waved to him like when he walked out as well.
And he went, I'm
And
not
he's
having
like,
any of
these
that.
guys, I can tell they've been here for 8 hours.
He's thinking like, that's why I got to go to Geelong. Too many piss heads up this way.
Yeah.
I think you'll find a few more down in Geelong.
Oh, you know,
They're not piss heads.
they're lovely people in Geelong.
Yeah.
They're other narcotic heads.
No, look, I think a 28-year-old is going to be upset that his club that is, promised him once
Yeah.
he signed a deal that they're going to
Over and over again.
Yeah.
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 No, I can understand it, but it doesn't make it hurt any less.
No. It's all right. he's staying, right? Look at Finn. Look at me in the eyes. Rowan's staying, correct?
Yep.
Cool. If not, we better demand like 3 first rounders.
And Tyson Stengel.
And Tyson, but he's a free agent. So yeah. All right. Time for your illustrious game.
Yep. My world famous game.
LSD.
So, yep.
Let's do some LSD, everyone.
Some loan sign duplicate. Do we need a reminder of the rules?
Yeah,
quickly.
Once
All right, so very quickly. So loan. So this is for the game coming up this week against Port. I'm going to give you 3 players. We're going to choose one to loan for our game against them, one to sign to a 5-year deal, and one who stays on their team but gets duplicated. So we have to play against 2 of them. All right. And again, I've got a contemporary one. I have a vintage one for a bit of a giggle afterwards.
Cool.
All right. So first up, we've got Zach Butters, Connor Rosie, and Alira.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not the direction.
You thought.
I thought it was going to be that little blonde Yahoo who had ice baths.
Oh. Who's better out of Butters and Rosé? How do you... Actually, no, I prefer Butters.
I prefer Butters as well.
With a bit of campaigner about him.
Yeah, he's just got a harder edge.
Yeah.
Tougher.
And also, kind of like Papley, he runs faster after he kicks a goal because he's celebrating. And I love that energy.
And squeezes water bottles harder.
Yeah.
Tubular is not nice.
That's the thing.
I think structurally that's going to be more, especially for us.
That's a real issue.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're just duplicating Rosie, then you just kind of
You're
you're
getting another Butters anyway,
you're negating the Butters.
Hand the Butters back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm signing Butters for 5 years.
Yeah, that's...
And then, I don't know. I'm happy with either option.
Yeah, I'm going to duplicate Alira, I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're going to kick to him regardless 50 times. So if we have both of them, we might cancel each other out.
Maybe
Yeah,
the second
okay.
really won't won't know the structure as well because he's just been duplicated.
Yeah.
What if we...
He's
fresh.
he's going to be like an hour old. So,
He can run out with Paul Curtis for his 50th game.
or the first Illyria carries him out like a baby through the banner and then just plops him on the ground. They both run out to
Sets
set
him up at the goal square. All right. I like that. I think we're going to go with that because that's just great imagery all round. All right. Now for the more vintage, if I can get it out, we've got a Saints club legend, but also spent a lot of time at Port.
Daryl Wanklin.
Paddy Ryder, but
Oh, right.
I was about to say Riley Bonner.
Can we add
good
Daryl
attempts, good
Wanklin?
attempts. Then we have Port Adelaide Chad Wingard, who was a beast,
Oh, yeah.
took Mark of the Year.
On Sean Dempster.
On Sean Dempster, yep. One of the best young players in the competition. And Kane Corns.
Oh.
Notoriously good at tagging, both during and after his career.
So Paddy Ryder. Who was the second one?
Chad Wingard,
Chad Wingard.
and Kane Corns.
Well, I'm not going to sign Chad Wingard for 5 years because I know. Is it? Oh, do we get 5 years of Chad Wingard prime, or does he actually do what Chad Wingard did in real life and decline quickly?
We get 5 years of how they were at Port Adelaide. So we get
Right.
that kind of potential
Okay.
/
Paddy
beast. And Paddy Ryder was pretty good at...
It wasn't incredible at Port the whole time.
You reckon?
Good.
What do you
I
reckon?
disagree.
Yeah.
I think he was constantly like...
He was pretty good.
He was always the third option after Gawn and Grundy.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Like-
It did. Yeah, maybe I'm just blowing under the radar.
Also, my favorite part is you said vintage. We're making people feel really old because like vintage for us is 2017, 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When I say vintage,
Let's
I mean
lean more
like...
into the Daryl Wakeland. I'm immediately duplicating Kane Corns.
Okay.
I don't like because
That
only
just
one.
shuts
You
down
can't
our
have
midfield.
two. You can't have 2 of them tagging. That'll ruin it.
Also,
everything.
double the shit takes.
That's very true.
Oh, the 2 of them go on to have a media career
Oh,
afterwards.
Yeah.
And then
That's the caveat.
they sit on the same panel and they argue with each other.
Or no, or David King's sitting across from 2 of them at the desk and they both talking to him. On SEN in the
Neither of
morning.
them are listening to each other. They're just talking at the same time.
Yeah, no, so 2 Kane Corns just for the chaos.
For the sake of
that
the
launch.
media landscape of this country, we duplicate Kane Corns.
Brilliant. Okay.
Then I'm signing. Oh, we still have Rowan. I'll sign Chad Wingard for 5 years.
It hurts, but yeah, I've got to agree.
Yeah,
Sainz.
okay.
He would be so different if that was 5 years of him.
And
What is his prime now? It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, if he lived up to that potential when he was one of the best young players in the league.
Yeah, it's kind of set. Yeah, he was like delisted last year, and he could have been taken in the preseason draft by anyone, but no one touched him.
Yeah.
And Hawthorn just re-rookied him. Rip Chad.
Poor old Chad.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's a good time for a break.
Yeah, well done, boys.
Yeah, easy. Boys, I think it's time to fight some more mascots. What do you reckon?
I haven't recovered from last week yet.
I'm still battered and bruised from those
Mosquito
crocs.
bites all over me.
Have you figured out how many crows you can take on in a fight yet? Or?
Well, I got home and I asked my brother the same question, and he immediately put a spin on it. He's like, "Well, what clothes are you wearing?" I was like, "Far out! They made so."
That segment did not need to be any longer on the crows. We do not need to
if
bring
you're
clothes
wearing
into it.
that compared to like shorts and a t-shirt, it's going to vastly affect the Crom's performance.
It's got to be an extra 1 or 2 crom at least.
A jacket. So jacket to t-shirt. A jacket adds on 2 Crom. So we're up to 10.
Can we please move on?
Well, I mean, you're going to hate where this is going because next is a hawk. we left off.
I don't even know what a hawk is. When was the last time I saw?
Sorry, what?
Are you
when was the
dumb?
last time? Yeah, no. When was the last time you saw a hawk in real life?
Pretty often.
Not that long ago.
No way. Where?
In the
Like,
sky?
no. Where are you
In
going
the
to see
sky.
hawks in the sky? Where are you seeing hawks in the sky?
So where I live, there's like paddocks and stuff, and you can walk through them. And I see hawks there all the time. They like circle
okay.
and stuff.
I don't live there.
Yeah, well, good. I wouldn't want you there. You'd be like, you'd walk around wondering what a hawk is.
I'd be hawk bait.
Because you don't know what one is. You don't know what one looks like.
How big are they?
They're a little bit smaller than an eagle. Don't ask me how big's an eagle.
Oh, well, yeah, we haven't got there yet.
Because I have recently seen an eagle, and that thing was large.
Yeah, okay, eagles are pretty big. But hawk
Okay,
first.
so a little bit smaller than an eagle. Okay.
But bigger than a crom.
Bigger than a crom. More wild than a crom as well.
I'm
They've got to hunt more.
I'm going to put a
hawks.
number out there so we're not here all day. I'm going to say... I'm going to say 4 hawks.
4 hawks?
Well, if we're taking 6...
What's the hawk to crow?
No, hawks are predators though.
No, but see, the thing is, now you have to ask, what's the hawk to crom ratio?
Like, what do you...
Like how many, like, if you have 12 hawks, can you take on 24 crows?
Whoa, no, I
Twice as
can't
many.
If there's
take
2
on...
of you, yeah.
No. Wait. This is for one person. Let's not get that confused.
I'm just saying.
You don't get help in this. Okay, what clothes am I wearing?
Bulletproof vest.
I'm wearing one of those like dog where they train police dogs. Those big ones that let them bite.
You have like one of those like SWAT, like what are they called? Like shields?
yeah. Like a full hazmat suit as well.
But if a hawk swoops you and gets near your eyes, you are
You're in trouble.
in serious trouble.
Ice hockey mask.
Yeah, and I feel like hawks are like they have adapted. They're hunters. They're used to this kind of thing.
Okay.
I
So
think-
what was your answer, Finn?
I think I said something like 4.
Yeah, I think 4
which
is
is
a
founded
good
on
answer.
absolutely
I
nothing.
think I'm going to struggle at 2.
Yeah.
If they both start swooping, I think you're in trouble.
Well, yeah, because you don't know what they look like, so you're not going to be able to see them coming.
Yeah, well,
You're just going to be like, oh, that's a weird looking magpie. And then both your eyes are gone. Next up, we've got Ronald D. Mann. That's a good pun from the
this is
demons.
interesting.
Yeah. Well, how many demons?
More of a concept.
Yeah.
Well, I fight demons every day, mate.
They're part of the Saints membership pack.
I've been fighting demons this whole pod.
What does a demon look like?
I don't know. Like, not good.
The guy just has to look in the mirror. All right, so could we take Guy?
Who's that guy on a
No,
fight?
I'm not. No. I'm not a physical embodiment of a demon. No. But
How much is
not
therapy?
many demons. No.
No.
What are they saying to me? They preying on my insecurities.
Yeah,
and
they're
biggest
like,
fears.
you're not funny. You're not a good Saints
Yeah.
fan. You're unemployed.
Didn't come to Bentley Social the other week.
You've had your eyes taken out by 2 hawks.
You were can't even fight 8 crom with a jacket on.
You're on a bottom 4 podcast. All right, we'll just skip over that. North is there. I will give you one guess if you can guess the name of their mascot.
Glenn Archer.
Glenn Archer himself is the mascot. It's not a player.
Is it a shit pun?
It's
a
something
bad
to do with the
pun?
word shimboner.
No, it's nothing. It's to me, it kind of sounds like what an American would like call
Joey?
an Australian
Oh.
in like in a teasing way.
'Cause I do-
Barry Cracker. That is
Really?
that is their name of their kangaroo.
my God.
Which leads me to the question: how many kangaroos can you take on in the fight?
I think barely one.
Yeah,
if
no,
that.
yeah, not a fully grown
Like
one.
we've
no.
all seen the video of the guy fighting a kangaroo to save his dog.
But are they the size of Paul Curtis's son?
Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Because I'm terrified.
An Illyria sized kangaroo is absolutely terrifying. Half a kangaroo for me.
Half a kangaroo. So,
Yeah, as in like a double amputee.
so a Jason Horn Francis, half a kangaroo.
A kangaroo that's been in a horrific accident, it's been nursed back to health.
Like, what's the percentage? Like, how much nurse to health has it been? Like, is it 50%?
It's back to full health, but there's half of it,
Which half?
the left half.
The that's the root.
So it's not creative then.
Yeah,
It's all analytical.
it's all, yeah. It's a computer.
so bad.
Next up, we got Tommy Power from the Port, our coming up arch rivals.
Oh,
What's it called?
Tommy Power.
what-
He's just a
what
lightning
is
bolt.
he? A lightning bolt.
Why
like
is he called Tommy
the
Power?
grid.
He's I don't know.
It's
He's,
horrendous. I imagine him to be like Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
also, he's Jamie Foxx. Yeah, no,
He's
you can take him on in a fight.
No, well, he doesn't have the charisma of Jamie Foxx, obviously.
Yeah, but Jamie
How
Foxx
do you
is.
know?
Because his name's Tommy, whatever his name is.
Maybe he has a lot to make up for
Yeah.
because that's his name.
I don't know.
So, how many volts of electricity could you take on in a fight?
Well, there's an actual answer.
Yeah,
to that, isn't there?
there's got to be an
Oh,
actual
fine.
peak.
All right, hang on. Let me look up the
We'll cut
volts
to when you.
of electricity can a human withstand. The answer
Elevating
is 100 to 250 volts.
Okay, well, how powerful is Tommy? Is he like a kettle? Got the power of a kettle? A big oven?
Oh, it'd probably be a kettle because,
Like a
like, you know,
nuclear power plant?
if he's anything like the club, then he's probably piss weak.
Zing.
Woof.
I reckon 80 volts. It's not
Alright.
quite enough to kill you, but it's enough to leave a mark.
What's
Yeah.
that in appliance terms?
I don't.
What? Do you think?
We're here to talk footy. We're not electricians.
I don't care.
Okay, we'll move on. Next up, how many tigers can you take on in a fight?
Not one. Not even one.
No, not even one called Stripes. How unique is that name
Stripes.
for a tiger?
Oh,
No,
I think it's like Jack Stripes Dyer, but
It's Jack.
Jack
Yeah, I was about to say.
but
It's
yeah.
named
he's
after
in
Jack
brackets.
Dyer.
It's Stripes.
If I'm on a boat in the middle of the ocean and I'm a small Indian boy,
You're alive.
probably
Yeah,
I
you're
could survive
yeah,
for quite a while.
yeah. But like, isn't like the end of that movie? Like, did it actually happen? I haven't seen that movie in years, but
I haven't seen that movie at all, but I do know what you're talking about.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. The tiger gets off. They both get off the boat. The tiger just walks back into the jungle, doesn't attack him, and he's like, "Why? Just turn around and say goodbye," because he's like delirious from
Being in the sun.
being in the sun on the boat.
now imagine, right? So, kind of almost life applying it. You're a Richmond fan, and you wake up to find that 2017, 2019, 2020 didn't happen, and you wake up to halftime of the Saints bashing you by 90 points at halftime back in 2017,
Oh, that's
and you
right.
find out that whole three-peat never happened.
Oh, well, they feel like we do all the time, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, next up we have the Saints. So, how many Angels can you take on in a fight?
Are they biblically accurate angels?
Yes,
Covered
like
in
just the eye.
eyes?
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
eye. Yeah.
Are they like Angel from X-Men?
I haven't seen X-Men, so you might have
It's
to
a
just...
boy with wings.
So an
So,
angel.
so an angel.
But he's a mortal boy
You
just with
described
wings.
an angel there.
That's his name. I said his name. You should have fucking worked it out.
Well, then the bit that he was from X-Men was irrelevant if he is literally just an angel.
He is from X-Men.
All right. I think I'm going to lose to essentially what is a human with the ability to fly.
Yeah.
Well, their whole bloody get up is that they're very nice. So they're probably not going to be.
But in this particular situation where we are fighting, like,
But we're assuming every time the thing wants. I don't think they're going to want to fight us at all.
oh, much like the BFG from last week. It depends on the angel.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, if it's Angel from X-Men, that bloke's had a rough time. So he's going to kill you.
Right. Okay. So we'll go with that then.
Yeah. No.
How many swans?
Oh, none.
Oh, a white swan.
No.
A white swan.
Are they
No.
bigger? Are they bigger than black swans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are.
I think so.
Those things are
They're
savage.
aggressive. Yeah.
They are absolutely savage.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't think I can take one.
I reckon I can take one if I have enough. I reckon I can take two because I reckon if I have enough time to grab its by its neck and then swing it around and hit the other one, I reckon I can take two.
Didn't know you had cartoonish strength.
Yeah.
They're probably pretty heavy. Can you look up how much a white swan weighs?
Oh. Dance, monkey.
And how many white swans would it take to power my dishwasher?
How much electricity does a white swan generate?
If you put them on an elliptical.
You put a swan in a hamster wheel.
All right. What can you, with one arm, how much do you reckon you could lift? Because this is,
I gets lifted by the neck.
yeah. So how
But
many,
I gets a
You also have to be able to swing it, not
Swing
just.
I'm
it.
talking in kilograms. How much do you reckon you could like lift with one arm?
lifting's a weird way to put it. 20. I don't know. Let's say 20.
Let's go 20. Yeah.
Oh, you could easily take on a swan.
How much do they weigh usually?
11 kilos on average.
Mate, one in each hand.
Yeah, just double mallet it.
Lasso, upside down lasso.
We got a couple more. We have Rick the Rock Eagle. How cool is that name?
Rick the Rock Eagle.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, he's on a bit of a rampage, isn't he?
Oh, the
In
actual
real
eagle
life-
himself.
in real
yeah.
life.
Yeah. He was making a bit of trouble for his handler
Against the Saints, actually.
against the Saints. Yep.
But
So,
you saw how
he's
easy she
obviously-
grabbed him just by the legs.
Right.
He's also sick of being at an underperforming club. He wants to trade.
So are we going to trade Rowan for the eagle?
We become the St Kilda Eagles. And then West Coast from the West Coast Rowans.
The rest goes Rowans.
Mate, we never said you were signing you as a player. You're going in as mascot.
I think it's around the same mark of a hawk. So
Yeah.
like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Well, now that we're saying
No,
that,
I think
that
they're
feels,
bigger than Hawks.
Yeah. I think,
Well, he said 5 hawk. Didn't you say 5 hawks?
oh, I said
Which
4.
is
Four.
So 2 or 3
is
eagles.
not-
Yeah, a ridiculous number,
Yeah.
by the way.
He's wearing 3 jackets in that scenario.
I believe in you, Finn.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. In fact, after this, we're going to go out to a field behind my house and we're going to stand you like a scarecrow and just see how long it takes for you to bleed to death.
The thought of getting attacked, like swooped by a big eagle with those claws coming down, looking up and terrifying.
All right. Last but not least, we have a bulldog. His name is Woofer. Now, I'm talking the 6 foot tall mascot, not the actual dog, because we don't support animal cruelty here.
We've just bashed every other animal, mate.
We've done
I know,
17
You said
other
you were going to
things.
lasso a swan by its neck. Now you draw the line.
Yeah, well, you can't punch. I can punch a swan. I can't
No, you
punch
can't.
I can try me.
I will. See how much trouble you get in for that.
Why are you so adamant? You can't punch a swan.
Yeah, well, it's going to be. Someone sees you punching a swan, they're going to go, "Oh, what a legend!"
But what if it's in self-defense?
What's the bulldogs are going to be attacking
If
as
it's-
well? All these animals have been attacking us.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Well, the only one that's not going to be attacking us is the Saint. But we're going to bash it anyway.
The Saints have bashed us for too long. It's our time to fight back.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think I can beat a bulldog to answer your question.
Yeah.
I reckon I can as well, yeah. Just
Yeah.
kick it.
Just, I mean, they are like
they're,
tanks.
they're quite short.
Yeah, but they are tanks.
Yeah, but you've got the use of your legs. I think you can kick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it is 6 foot.
In the
Then
third
I'm in
Harry
trouble.
Potter movie, the bulldog at the start, when the aunt is blowing up, attacks
Well, hang on. That's the
Uncle
Grim.
Vernal.
That's the Grim, though. That's not just a
No,
regular bulldog.
no. Aunt Marge's. She has a bulldog. She
okay,
breeds
yeah.
bulldogs.
Of course.
And it doesn't seem to affect Uncle Vernon that much.
No, but he's a beefy guy. He's wearing the equivalent of at
True.
least 3 jackets just on his body.
Of just bulk. Yeah, true. Okay. I'm still going 2.
I think
I'm going to up it to 2, actually.
How many? Well,
How many
they're-
geese?
Yeah. So
Geese.
how many gooses? But like, are we talking the animal goose or are we talking the man behind the camera?
the man behind the camera.
How many-
I know I want to beat up one of them.
It depends. Is this pre or post an England loss after they get knocked out of the Euros?
Oh, mate, nothing's stopping Goose after an England loss.
Yeah, I want to kick him while he's down after the 2016 Euros against Iceland. Sorry, mate.
You should see
You
the
asked the
look.
question.
You should just see the look Goose just gave Finn. Just like,
It was one of absolute despondent.
I reckon if you bash Goose enough, Guy's demons are just going to transfer over.
It's like a tortured soul.
Thank God. About time.
Okay, so how many geese can we take then?
20.
At least.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we actually have a game of football this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
go.
enough talking smack
many-
about the mascots.
How many pair can we fight?
How many? Oh, mate. I'm going down to the local Woolworths and I'm just bashing those
wreaking
pairs. Just throwing the pairs around.
That would be a good sketch, actually. Just going with a sledgehammer to a local Woolies and bashing the pairs.
As
It'd
someone
be
who,
good until you get caught.
yeah, as someone who used to work at Coles, I think
That'd
they really wouldn't care.
No. Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't worry about it.
No, true.
You know, I'm really sick of facing teams after they come off a shellacking.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they got pummeled by Brisbane.
That always happens to us.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's really old.
I mean,
And is Kenough
Ken? They should have sacked him 4 years ago. I mean, it was great for anyone else.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's the
as a
same
Port
old
fan,
story. Yeah.
you'd have a lot of demons. You know, he's a good coach, obviously, because you know you can't not be a good coach if you're
If you're in an AFL job for
Yeah.
a decade.
You have to,
longer than that
yeah.
now.
Well,
11
he's
years.
been in the job for that long and he's faced challenges before and he's kind of re-galvanized the group. Like, who's to say he just won't just happen again this week? They
Right.
come out and thump us.
But
Like,
that's-
who's to say everyone thinks he's lost like the dressing room or whatever. Or do they? I think I just made that up.
No, well,
But-
that's probably true as far as we're concerned. But as far as
Mm.
Port are concerned, it's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah. That group's been through it before. They
Yeah.
let the supporters down and themselves down every year.
Yeah, they're good to very good. And that's
That's it.
their ceiling under Ken.
yeah.
But as far as we're concerned, we are going to lose by
We're
10
gonna
goals.
we can never
Yeah.
beat them as well.
Yeah, that's right. Is it? Well, it is here, to be fair.
Yeah, and if
True.
they
we haven't played them in Victoria for ages.
we played them
Oh no,
last year.
and we lost.
And we lost, yeah, because when we up by like half time and then we just
Jason
went
Francis like had his
Oh,
best
yeah.
game at that point.
the
He's very,
moment
very good.
I want Filippo to redeem himself. I want him in because he
Oh.
could have put us like 4. It must have been like 3 or 4 goals up going into like half time or whatever. He had a snap from 45 meters out, and that was the downfall of that game.
Right. I remember that now
Yeah.
because I blocked that whole game from my memory.
Yeah, it
I
was-
went to that one, and I also forgotten it. Terrible.
yeah. So it's time for Pooh to redeem himself against the club he's probably going to get linked to for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
until he does move. Hopefully he doesn't. But
After he wins 3 flags with us, he's
3
allowed
flags
to
and 6 Brownlows and fights 7 Swans.
Lasso.
Like Port fans hate Ken Hinkley so much. I reckon they're begging for a Saints like massive 50-point win.
You reckon?
I reckon they hate him. They could win.
They do, yeah.
They could win a flag and they'd still want him out.
I think begging for a 50-point loss is a stretch.
Oh, if you check the Port board on Big Footy,
Have you?
But, I mean,
yes, I did. They are so on Big Footy. You have to make a new thread after 10,000 comments, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, and they are up to post number 10 about sacking Ken Hinkley.
Thread number 10.
Yeah, so thread number 10. So they've made 100,000 comments.
Wow.
Pure, and that's not even including all the comments on like the game day threads and stuff.
Yeah.
That's just purely about
purely for
sacking
sacking
Ken Hinkley.
Ken.
Imagine
When was the
Adelaide.
first one? Do you know?
Oh no,
Like,
I've not gone back
Well,
that
could
far.
have maximum 11 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
you have to probably think after 2017. Like that was when they were
Yeah.
like really
Yeah,
good. Like when
yeah.
Wingard and stuff
Yeah.
were flying, and they just couldn't win a final to save themselves.
Actually, the funny Port bit, like a month ago, Ali was late to can't remember who they were playing, late to the game in Adelaide, and he said it was because of traffic. The 20-minute city.
And what traffic?
Yeah, there is none. I think it's because he was used to living in Sydney. When he was late, he would just say, "Oh, traffic," because that's very plausible over there. But yeah, I don't know. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all I've got.
I always hear about how bad Charlie Dixon is.
Yes.
And he always then comes out and kicks 5 goals on Dougal.
Yes.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
not
he
playing this
does.
week.
Oh,
Oh, he's suspended, isn't he?
Yeah, he whacked someone in the Sandful.
that's right. Yeah, after he was he injured and then he came back and then whacked someone in his comeback game?
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway, I'm really happy that Charlie Dixon won't have his one good game for the year against us because he seems to always kick 4 or 5.
That's like Tex as well. Tex does.
No, but Tex made All Australian last year. What do you mean?
Yeah, but like every year when he wasn't that good, he would always kick a bag against us.
Yeah, we were the punching bag.
I think we just hate physical forwards, maybe.
Key forwards, key forwards.
Question for you: who does Windy tag?
Rosie.
Yeah.
You reckon Rosie?
Rosie.
Yeah. I was
But
thinking
he
Butters,
tagged 2. I thought he was going to tag Anderson. He tagged 2, like a more kind of in and under. Yeah, no, he goes to Butters.
Or could, it could be Horn. No, but like Butters is
No,
outside.
yeah.
there.
Well, Francis spends a lot of time forward as well. It's not Ollie Watt. He's not going to tag Ollie Watt, is he?
Well, now you said that, all he wants is going to wind back the clock to, what was it, 2020 when he won the Brownlow? Or 21?
Yeah, 2020.
What a disappointing Brownlow winner.
He has to be I know he has technically the most votes in a single year, but he has to be the worst Brownlow medalist.
Yeah, but the whole most votes in a year thing is crazy because every year's relative, right? It feels a bit insincere, I guess.
Yeah.
Does Tom Campbell stay back in?
Who does Port have rucking at the moment?
Sweet and Soldo.
Yeah, I would go to.
Yeah, why not? He
Yeah.
he had a good showing against the Lions.
What do you mean? He was best on ground.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, how could I forget?
I have to give he has the most BDE out there.
Yeah.
He knows what he is. He doesn't try to flaunt anything.
Oh, yeah.
He's just out there to be a
Plays within his limitations.
Yeah. That's what I love about him. Yeah. Who else are we thinking? Because there wasn't a game last week, so it's hard to. I kind of forgot who was bad against Brisbane.
Yeah, who even plays for us? I don't even remember.
So I was thinking, Pooh comes in.
Yeah.
He's been pretty good the last couple of weeks in the VFL.
Did anyone get injured?
What?
Against
I feel like there was one, wasn't there?
There was one.
Caminiti did his ankle early.
right.
Yeah, but then it
that
became
was
prime
fine.
Matty Scarlett.
Yeah.
I think Cordy gets dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For who?
Auden Caminiti plays full-time backline.
I reckon. Just because we're too tall. I think Sharman's actually going to come in. It was a bit rude to drop him
Yeah, right.
60 minutes before the game.
the tactical
Yeah.
emergency drop. Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I don't know. I don't know, besides Pooh and who else to say? So Sharman. I don't think there's anyone else.
Yeah, I don't really see
Yeah.
sweeping changes.
There's not going to be a Matty Ellison debut, was there?
That would be
No.
Please.
that would be cool.
What do you mean, please?
I want to see what this kid is about. He's not a kid. He's 22 now.
It's like our age.
Yeah. I'm turning next month. I don't think I'm in that bracket anymore.
Are you turning next month?
I am.
Oh my god! Did you know that?
What?
You're old.
How did I go from making jokes that I'm 15 years old in the first 4 weeks of this podcast, and now all of a sudden I'm retiring? No, well, should we end off in a bit of a prediction?
Oh yeah, predictions.
Yeah. It's hard to remember, are we good? I know we're 5th last, but are we good?
I don't have much problem remembering that.
Oh, I think Port will just get over us
Yeah,
in a close one.
Their midfield's
Yeah.
late games.
Yeah, it would be nice. Obviously, it would be great for Saints to win, but I think that we will lose this one by 4 goals. That's my really exciting prediction.
Yep. We're going to lose, but Cal Wilkie will have a really good game. He'll take 8 intercept marks.
8 specifically.
No more, no less. And I will not remember this by next week. So I will not check.
I'll keep receipts.
Feel free.
You guys suck. Where's the belief?
Right.
We're winning by 10 goals.
Oh, God.
Get the sack Ken party going. It's going to be, you know how like players or like even like a coach, I guess, can do like a victory tour, like farewell tour.
Yeah.
Like what LeBron James is probably going to do like this or next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be the opposite for Ken. Like he's not going to get sacked because he's obviously like given Koshi thousands of dollars to keep him in a job.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like a farewell tour, but people are just going to throw bottles at Ken.
Koshi should coach.
Koshi should come.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Those press conferences.
Samantha
would be great.
Armitage's assistant.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon that's a good place to end it. On Koshi is a what?
Let's go cash.
Cash cow.
He drafts the cash cow. He drafts the cash cow next year.
Well, yeah. Well, we had
many
some
cows
laughs.
did- oh, no.
Fought some swans.
Oh God, that is one of the worst podcast segments in history.
Bottom 4, apparently. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Go,
thank
you mighty Saints.
The Saints.
Go Saints.